So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund. I think he's got the heart for it. And you need that if you really want to improve and get up there with the very best. And I see that in him. I think there's an honest character underneath. I think he's got the right attitude. He wants to apply himself. And I think if he can do that successfully, he's going to start scoring the amount of goals he would like.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle. Mæhle. Højbjerg. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nilsson. Anderson. Nilsson. Diangana. And that could set him on his way. Do have a chance to counter here.
Mbemba, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Masuaku. Defending of the desperate variety. Højbjerg forwards and with intent. And that's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Højlund. Højbjerg. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diangana. Aim forwards. Wan-Bissaka. And there's green grass ahead of him. Højbjerg. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Mbemba. And it's played forward. Anderson wins the duel this time. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. That's a cute ball. Header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nilsson. Anderson. Mæhle. And here's Højlund. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calmly anticipates. Knocks it out wide. Have it back and can go again. And he thumps it clear. That's not going far. Some good work on the right flank here. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Might have come as a minor shock to their opponents, who look like they're taken slightly aback. Could be a chance to do some meaningful damage now.
Denmark have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been well dealt with. Mbemba. Has a look and place it forward. Anderson cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball's gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diangana. Moved on forwards. And it's Masuaku. Masuaku played out towards the right wing. Anderson. Jensen. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nelson gets across to intercept that. Mbemba. Aim forwards. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Osula. Denmark, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jensen. Osula. Aim forwards. Forward it goes. And he's found a way past. Jensen. Masuaku. Masuaku, gently done.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Diangana, oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ball is over the line. Jensen looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbemba. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Højbjerg. Højbjerg, gently done. He's Højlund! He'll try to keep this alive. That's a throw. Proves too strong. Nelson. And here's Højlund. Højlund! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now that's well seen too. Jensen. Diangana. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aim forwards. And he's lost his man here. Osula!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Jensen. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Diangana. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great chance! He's delivered all right! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Højbjerg. Mæler. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is a little undercooked. It's a throw-in. Højbjerg. And it's Højbjerg. Mæler. And here's Højlund. Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. There are a few waiting for it. And that has been cleared. Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Denmark do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Mæler. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking here to chip it through. Højbjerg. Played towards the other side. Jensen. Mbemba gets rid without sophistication. And he's managed to get free. Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Højbjerg. Anderson chooses to go cross-field. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending was strong and firm. Masuaku stood his ground strongly. He is just caressing the ball. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Højlund. Out to the right. is onto it in a flash. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Jensen. Osula. Very nicely done. Osula looking to get on the end of this. Cleared away. And it's played forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. Osula. Now it's Højlund. Højlund, oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. That's a cute... Oh, what a climb! They've done it! Denmark back on level terms. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Denmark grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
And he cuts out the supply.
Jensen. Masuaku. Diangana. Diangana. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Jensen. Nelson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. But it's Højbjerg. Mæler. Højbjerg. Out to the right. Hit into chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's really well cleared. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Over to the left. And it's hoisted clear. Denmark have reclaimed it. Anderson. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Played out wide. And here's Højbjerg. Mæler. And here's Højlund. Chance, surely!
Højlund really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Masuaku, nicely aimed pass. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Masuaku. Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. Osula. Moved on forwards. That is a great pick out. And he's straight offside. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Here comes the corner. Nelson attempts a clearance. Throw in. Diangana. Mbemba, gently done. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a threatening ball, and he shoots! And oh, they could be caught out here. Osula played out towards the right wing. And he's had a shot! Tries to get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Diangana. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diangana. Shot at goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Højbjerg. Højbjerg. Can he deliver? That is lovely. Header comes in! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. And here's Højlund. Højbjerg. Højlund could try cutting inside here. Now it's Højbjerg. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. So what can they make of this? He is through here. Calmly anticipates. Diangana. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Chooses to go back. Now it's Diangana. And it's played forward. Mela. Moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Højbjerg. Mæler. And it's Højbjerg. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he goes cross-field. Jensen. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Anderson cuts it out. And here's Højlund. Diangana. That's a lovely, neat pass. Højbjerg. Referee's given a throw. Wan-Bissaka. And the cross come. And the finish! He wasn't that far away.
Denmark, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nelson forwards and with intent. Mæler. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to cross. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Gets it away. Diangana. And it's played forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Denmark clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Masuaku played with finesse. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nilsson. That's really well manoeuvred. Mela. Moved on forwards. And here's Højlund. Osula! Deftly away. Played into the middle.
Denmark clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Masuaku, gently done. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And they've got rid. Oh, that's neat. Now here's the delivery. And can he finish it? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Osula fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw-in. Mbemba wins the duel this time. Højbjerg. Jensen.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Denmark have got it back and they'll have another go. Jensen. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, it's played into the area. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's good play. Mela. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to get it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mela succumbs to the pressure. Cross goes in there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Nilsson. And it's played forward. They'll have one final crack at it. Played out to the right. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Denmark may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.